guys, hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okie dokie, so we're going to look at the older generations, okay, and see where this hidden agenda comes in for them. But I'm sure, as you know, the elderly population was targeted during COVID. I mean, they just left you all in a care home where it was spreading like wildfire with very little staff as well. People dying. It was freaking horrendous. And, you know, family members not being able to say goodbye, shouting out of a window. And I mean, that's if they was lucky. Okay, what is the hidden agenda for the older population? Same into the future. Okay, so these vaccines, are they intending to give them vaccines? Yeah, some in large groups. Okay, so I'm getting large groups here. They're going to force you. Probably not physically, but maybe they'll make life so bloody difficult for you that it would be more beneficial to go into some kind of sheltered housing group. Are people still getting COVID shots? I think they are, you know. They asked my husband at some point recently to go for his COVID jab. Everybody thinks it's on par like flu, you know, that it just it alters, mutates a lot. Is this from COVID jabs? Yeah, you should stop taking them straight away. Do not go for them. And you know what? I'm even thinking there's something in the flu jab. Should people be taking the flu jab? No? No. Do you know what? I think with any vaccines, you know, we should now be very careful of. Saying, don't take it. You know, this is the flu jabs aimed at the older population, or indeed those who are vulnerable. They asked me to go for a flu one, and I'm like, no thanks. I've never had a flu jab. Or I might have had one about 15 years ago, maybe. But after that, I did it without even thinking and just said no. I didn't have a reason. I just said no. And what's the plan for the 15-minute cities with the older population? To tell lies. About lies. Similar COVID-style epidemic. Large groups of people. Don't take the COVID, don't take the flu. And lies will be revealed. Well, that's regarding 15-minute cities, so I think it's the lies about that, is it? Is it the lies about 15-minute cities? Yes or no, what's on the card? No, I knew you was going to say that. Is this about lies about the vaccines? Absolutely. And I'm getting roll out, you know, the roll out. I keep hearing roll out, roll out. So they're rolling out. Because I've got to care homes and do it in groups. They're already giving your grandchildren or children these vaccines for meningitis at school without your permission. What lies will be revealed to us? You know, what lies that they've had? What is the lie? Oh, bloody hell, I'm getting lies and anxiety here. So all the things that make you anxious, all the powers that they're putting on you, all the fear of God, you know, with all the crime and attacks that go on outside your house. The heating, food shops. It all gets exposed. Feeling not included. They want you isolated. That is so bad, you know, that is so bad that you may be convinced to go to a safer set of housing. Is the agenda to force the older population to go to care homes or hospices or just frighten them into death and group housing? Is that what they want? They want you continuously searching and trying to make your future better. So that tells me that they want to make your life a whole lot worse. So you can't, what they want is, and what they're doing is, they're making sure it can't be one particular thing. Just like everybody else, you know, it's the pressure, the pigeonholing of you, you know, the constant hammering of stress, which comes from, you know, not being able to keep warm, ill health, you can't get appointments, dentist, you know, gone are the days where you could afford to go to your hairdressers once a week and have it curled. My mum used to enjoy that when I used to take her. Bless her. Anyway, so you're telling me that once we know about them targeting our children, yet again, you know, another pandemic that isn't a pandemic, I can't see that they get away with this one. Will universe, will the government get away with this MG, whatever it is, meningitis bullshit? Are you telling me someone's going to jail for that? Oh my God. Someone's going to jail for this. And so then, you know, once you... Yeah, I'm seeing people going to jail for this. So something truly awful happens. Is someone going to jail? Government? Going to have a lot of trouble on their hands, aren't they? They're the ones that encourage it. They're the ones that started it. It's how the government's dealt with it. Things might have come too late for some. That's what I feel. So whatever's going on currently, people have passed away. So I did a reading recently where I said where it started from, and it was in their pub, but it was in the ladies' toilets. Did it start in the ladies' toilets? Yes. Do you know why I thought of that? Yeah, look at that. Because blokes don't wash their hands after going to toilet, so think about that next time, hey? When they've been and come back. Oh dear. But yeah, most of them don't anyway. Where women, obviously, we don't wash our hands, we come straight out. In fact, if you hadn't flushed the chain and wash your hands, you know, and somebody else is there, you'd be thinking, they know I'm a mucky git, so, you know, don't do it. And that 10 of Wands, that's a woman. Anyway, going back to this then. So I don't get these 15-minute cities for us older ones, because I think it all comes out by then. Okay, so, you know, what's going to happen with the older people and illegals and, you know, the crime? Well, in some areas, okay, I can see people only having to leave when they need to leave, and short on everything. So if you was going to the town, you'd just go straight in and straight out. You wouldn't want to, you know, be walking around and having a coffee and a bit of cake, okay? A lot of you would say, right, I'm going in if I have to, if, you know, if I can't get away with it, or go with somebody, you know, because it's just too much for you. And I'm getting on the buses. A lot of older people use buses, is that right? Absolutely. Well, this is nice. The buses aren't so nice at all. Okay, not with them all on there and doing things or trying things and just, you know, generally giving off that demeanour where it makes you, you know, worried and anxious. But I have got young people thinking highly of the older ones, you know, and stepping out for them and doing things for them and, you know, making sure they're all right, asking if you're okay. Now, in the UK, we used to have buses. So I can't... the London buses, you say, right? So at the back of the bus was where you hopped on and hopped off. And there was no ever problem. It had been going on like that for, well, I don't know, since buses began, I suppose. And they had a driver at the front and they had a, what you call a conductor at the back. And he used to carry this big bloody machine and you'd get your little bus tickets, you know. And he used to keep order on that bus, you know. I used to stand near the end and, yeah, that's the way it was done. So will they start putting conductors on the bus again? Like safety guys, maybe not selling tickets. Feeling left out in the cold. They'll have to. CCTV is all good and well, but it doesn't stop something that's happening, okay? It just records it, and then no one gets to identify them or anything. So, you know, and that driver isn't allowed, unfortunately, out of his bus. So I think when bus drivers start leaving in vast droves, and they will, you know, it's not that much hourly paid and all the shit they get. Especially in certain areas, and the work pressures that they've already got, they're going to need to put somebody on those buses. So you've got the targeting on your vaccines, but that gets exposed. What about housing? They're not going to knock on your door and say, pack your bags, dear, we're going to a home and you've got no choice. What they're going to do is make it extremely difficult, and they'll sell it to you that in a group setting, oh, we have a doctor on site, we have a dentist that comes in, you'll have access to, you know, medicines, prescriptions, you get proper food and diet, and it ain't not many homes, they're all run for profit, okay, honestly. They scrape the barrel. There are a few amazing homes, but mainly they're all shitholes, and they don't cook your food properly at all, okay. I worked in and it was all processed, you know, so they're having roast taters and it looks like a nice Sunday dinner, and it's all pre-packaged, you know, and microwaved. That isn't cooking to me. So they're going to do that. Going to make it attractive to them. Wellness centre, do some yoga. Well, if you get the right place, that's you know, that sounds good, doesn't it? If you're alone and you're widowed or a widower, or lonely, because loneliness is bad. So that's how they're going to attract you with that. Are the elites trying to kill off or bring early death upon the older population? Well, they don't have to, because they see it that you're going soon anyway. And talking of going soon, so I saw a thing about Liz Jones, you know, the journalist, giving it all that about Catherine and William being in an Islam dress and all like that. They're dressed for it. Listen, when I go to Egypt, I don't wear all those short dresses or anything. I'm respectful to that culture, and that's all it was. Anyway, I asked if she was going to die. Don't ask me why, but I did. And I got the 9 of Cups, the wish card. So I thought, oh yeah, let's see if it's going to be different for Sadiq Khan. Anyway, you'll find out my answer, because I'm going to do a video on it. Oh! Anyway, so it's kind of winding you down. I don't think they're seeing the older population. You've still got uses for them. Opportunities to follow. Well, I suppose the older ones are no different to the young ones and the middle ones, you know, to all of us, really. All of the things that happen that I've predicted before will also happen. It's just in this way. It's not really, it's not so much different, is it? Everybody's struggling financially, and everybody's fearful as well, and anxious. So they will take opportunities here and there. But they're going to make you feel that it's your decision, that you came to the idea, that you have decided. It was all putting your head under different pressure points. Okay, what is life going to be like for the older population? In general for the next couple of years, because do you know what, I think as well, like people in the late 80s and 90s, well, they won't to get to see any of this, so they'll be lucky. So what will it be like for the next couple of years for older people? You get to believe in yourself and your ideas. So one is about being proved right. But I actually think you'll be in a good situation, because they see you as wastage, you know, natural wastage. That's how they see you. So they don't really have to act and poison you, yet they have been doing. It's about you feeling justified as well, justified in your actions over the next couple of years, that you was right, you know, that you had that, you knew, you had a vague idea, a faint idea of what was going on. So I think it's the next few years for you, my darlings, is being proved right, that you was right. Because everything that they've tried to do in the past, I just see getting exposed in their future. In the next few years, will we, you know, have our countries back? Oh, I get you. Okay. So basically, what is back? What was our country? What is it, you know, that we had that we haven't got anymore? Now, we'll say free speech, healthcare, food. But people see it differently, okay? So I'm getting that this is a piece of history. So it's not about getting saying, oh, you know, when will we get our freedom back, our country back? Because we never will, okay? We never will. Not in that sense, anyway. We will get a new level of understanding and awareness. There's no way we could come through all this and simply not be changed in our viewpoints and awareness. And I think it's saying, whoever's in government, you know, you're always going to criticise. We're always going to criticise the NHS as well. And, yeah, governments. So whatever we was criticising before, we'll still be criticising in the future again. Just not, you know, not on the grand scale that we've had. So when all this is over, an exposed universe, what will life be like for all of us, or many of us, you know, in general? Should have said overall, shouldn't I? we won't be taking risks like that again. You know, all this stuff that's going to come out. We will never feel safe again. And what I mean is, you know, by the way we was looking at the world and everything. I mean, this has gone like from, you know, it went up bad, and then it got even bloody worse, you know, that we couldn't even see it happening. So I think it's about realising that these things can never be allowed to happen again, and never to be complacent, and never, you know, to just sit back and leave it to somebody else. So in general, that's what I think. I think it takes bloody hell around another 8 years to get to that place. But we will get to that place, okay? We will. What is the blessing in this for the older population? What's the blessing? Do you know what? This guy's an accountant or something. When I say accountant, it could be in charge of, you know, billions and billions in finances. So I'm kind of getting that. What's the benefit? I know who this man is. I know who it is. It's Elon Musk. Is it Elon Musk? Exposing this. We must be getting AI or robots. Are we getting robots? Battle. And do things online first, and then we have them. So this guy is a businessman, and I'm getting blocked. Is this Elon Musk? What's the blessing? A man who knows what he's doing. An honourable man. A successful man. Corporate position. Is that a future Prime Minister? No. Yes or no, universe? What's on the card? Is the King of Pentacles Musk? I've got a feeling you're going to say no. You are saying no. Alright, is it Bill Gates? Absolutely. Do you know what? I've got the funniest feeling is Bill Gates going to have to part with his cash for all the harm that he's done. Feeling far away from others. Feeling far away. Oh, is it getting done for COVID? The vaccine COVID? Absolutely. Absolutely. People was kept away. So I wonder if he's, you know, lied and given advance as such. You know, this needs to be done. This is the way you deal with it. It's COVID. All the drugs, look. All the drugs that they've done. It's massive. It's massive, this. Like, compensation. Somebody fighting for you. So I don't think it's Elon Musk. I think it's Bill Gates. Did I say trustworthy? Should have put a PDF in there, shouldn't I? So it's all this agenda shite, especially where the vaccines are concerned. Are they all going to be exposed? Yes or no? And I won't turn their card. Yes! Absolutely. Absolutely. So, on the whole, you know, I think we're all in the same boat. I think we're all in the same boat. Couple of years, get sorted, and no, don't get sorted. Get on the right path with us, and then I've got any time between now and 8 years that all this COVID stuff, and there'll be other people. Will other people be prosecuted as well, universe? They have to. A lot of people died. A lot of people have died because of these vaccines and what they did, what they knew. A lot of people. And everybody who died. It's about how many died as well. You know, from COVID, because there was putting heart attacks down. There was a broken leg or septicemia or, you know, motorbike accident. Oh, it was all COVID. They recorded it just like that. Well, those figures are going to be revealed, and that's why we got, yeah, it's COVID, and it's the numbers. And that's why we got these numbers. So is it, universe, is it the numbers that get exposed regarding the actual number of COVID deaths? Something they did to be able to do this. So there's that's the process of what they did. There's something in it that they had to do to be able to do this. So there'll be paperwork as well. So you can't just, you know, start recording every death as COVID. You have to be told that. Did the government tell them that? Absolutely. Oh my God. Went right to the head of NHS. You wouldn't have thought they would just do it, dear. Oh well. So I think everybody's gonna be okay. You're not for the next couple of years, but we're going to be, and we'll be heading in the right direction as well. It will have changed us. It will have changed us as well. I mean, I worry now, don't you? Now I've seen it all and what's going on and the real truth. I don't know whether I was better off just being a bit ignorant, because it does, doesn't it? You're looking at stuff very differently now. So I think for the older ones, it's the bloody COVID and how you was treated in the sheltered housing or the care homes, you know. Oh, I don't know. Okay, guys, well, I think that's it. So let's have a look for the outcome then for the older generation, please. Oh, feels nice. There you go. The truth will out. The truth will out. And as much as they can, it will be rectified as well. You'll get your justice. That's what you'll get. True justice. Okay guys, that's it from me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all your hypes and your comments and your love hearts and everything. And also for your subscriptions. I'm blown away, honestly. I keep thinking, oh, I asked this morning, I thought, has somebody sent me a load of bots? You know, to set me up or something. But no, I can see in the comments that you're new to the channel, so do let me know if you know how you found me. I think it's to do with the shorts that I started doing as well. But yeah, I'd be very interested to say hello and welcome to you all. And that goes without saying, I love me long timers as well. Okay guys, that's it from me. I'll be back soon with another reading. Bye now. Bye bye.